Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Khofifah Harahap. I'm from 4F class. Well, this video is to finish my final exam in public speaking course. Well, in every language, in every learning process, it requires a method or a manner to be adapted to achieve the plan or the goal in learning. So among the learning strategies, there are what and how we use it. I mean that what is or what are the strategies that we would like to choose, we would like to apply, and then how we apply that. Okay, according to Gemi 2003, she said that language learning strategies is as a facilitator to get the successful in learning process. And also she said that learning learning strategies is procedure that learners employed to get to achieve the goal in order to get the successful in learning process. So what are the strategies and how we would like to employ it, and what is the benefit or the impact that we get from that? Is it good or bad for us? Well, the first is, what is the language learning strategies? According to Merriam-Webster dictionary, strategy is a carefully developed plan or a method for achieving a goal or a skill in developing and undertaking the method and plan. So the simple example is, as I said before, is plan or a method. For example, that you want to go somewhere, like you want to visit your friends or your family, maybe. So the first step that you have to do is to make a plan, right? Why I have to go there? Why, and why? What, why, and how? So the first you have to make your plan, and then you have to go there, and then you go there, and then you do your things, right? So maybe in our entire life is full of plan and then method, right? It's very, very crucial. And also in learning process, it's very crucial too. It's how the learning strategies works. Okay, O'Malley and Chamot 1990 page 1 illustrate that learning strategies is a special thought and then behaviors that individuals employ to help them to comprehend and then to understand the new information. So see, it's like they illustrate that it's thought and then it's behavior. So the strategies or the learning strategies very close, I mean that close to your behaviors, how your lifestyle maybe. So when you learn something, it depends on you, how is your strategies, how your style, or how is your style to get to be a good learners, to especially in language learners. And also they said that it's techniques or tactics that basically refers to the process that learners employs in learning language. So maybe we have applied that all of the strategies, but we do not know what is the terms, how we can say that. So next I will give you what are the learning strategies, I mean that the types. Okay, according to Oxford 1990s page 12 to 70, divided the learning strategies into the two types, direct and indirect. Direct means that strategies that directly involve the target language, divided into three. memory, and then memory, cognitive, comprehensions, strategies. So in memory, for example, that you memorize, and then in the cognitive is like you receiving something, it involves directly the target language, and then this compensation strategies is like after you receiving, you may be practicing, and then you practicing and then you employ it. The second is indirect. It indirect involve the target language divided into three: metacognitive, affective, and then social. So metacognitive, it refers to your brain, how you manage your brain. Yeah, for example, that centering your learning, and then planning your learning, and evaluating learning. And the second is affective. It's refers to your behaviors or anxiety. So you have to manage your anxiety, your motivation. What is your motivation? Where you have to learn something. And then the third is social strategies. It refers to this your social. I mean that involve the people around you. For example, you maybe have a private course in learning something. So that's also the strategies. As I said before, we have apply it, but we never know that the terms. So the last is the impact that we get from it. So there are so many study and researchers that have found the impact of the learning strategies, and it has the good impact and then good effect. There is no bad, because it helps you, right? As I said before, there are 6 strategies that we can apply in our learning process. There are so many research the study have found, but I can't mention all of them. Well, it's very it get well. I will mention the 3 impact in our attitude, school marks, and general scope achievement. So maybe an attitude, maybe for example, in our effective strategies, right? Because it's related to our anxiety and motivation. So maybe you after you manage, you set your motivation and anxiety, you get the better motivation. Maybe you more exciting, right? After you set your strategies. And then in the school marks study, also have found in Anita Habuk 2018 found that it has the impact in our school marks. Okay, I think that's all for my speech, my informative speech. There are so many language strategies that we could employ in our learning process, direct or indirect, metacognitive, memory, memory, metacognitive, cognitive, and also cognition, social, and then etc. So, and also it has a good impact in our personality, our marks, it also can improve our learning process, right? So I think that's all. I'm sorry for my mistake, and thank you for your attentions. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.